So of recent, Neo came out with his 4 girlfriends, and he talked about the pyramid structure. And if you guys know how the pyramid structure is, there's a sharp edge at the top and it has 4 corners on the bottom, which signifies Neo being at the top and the 4 corners at the bottom being his 4 girlfriends. If we look at the girlfriends as well, one is a dancer, one is into adult content, and the other, they are into one business or the other. According to him, these ladies have agreed to all date him at the same time, all of them understanding themselves, and if possible, have intimacy all at the same time. And this is absolutely the norm. Many people would look at this and call him different names, but he's not actually the first person that would do this. There is Nick Cannon and other celebrities that are into, just cohabitating with women and having kids, but no commitment. And it might not necessarily be a polyamorous relationship, but I guess you just understand what I mean. One of the first reasons why is that men are no longer interested in commitment. Now, I cannot state all the reasons as to why men are not interested in commitment today, but I can surely tell you that these reasons are valid. If we look at the quality of women now that we have in the world, I mean, comparing this to many years ago is totally different. Besides that, if when I wasn't rich, you were not interested in me, when I was a broke ass nigga, why is it that when I've made it, I've got the fame, I've got the money, and also I've got the looks now because the women are chasing me? Why is it that now you want monogamy? I shared this in one of my videos. Maybe I'll just drop it in the description or just put it somewhere up so you can understand what I mean. If you're doing adult content, just to make sure that you are staying afloat. And when it's now time for me to enjoy my life as a man who has made it, now you want me to be committed. That is one huge reason why today's men don't want commitment. Another reason why is the fact that the law is more on a woman's side than on a man's side. Listen clearly. If in a situation that you become rich and you marry a woman, anytime she decides to divorce you, if she has a good lawyer, trust me, prenup or no prenup, she would cut away with 50 or 60% of your asset. I mean, who wants that? Especially with a woman that wasn't there with you from the beginning and she's willing to take half of what you've got. No man wants that. So they would rather eat their cake and have it. So many years ago, how it used to be was that men go out to work. The woman was the traditional wife, where she takes care of the family, takes care of the children, and just make sure the home front is okay, while the man focuses on bringing money home, making sure the family is able to survive. As at then, the society was sane. Men were also paid more because it was only men that was working. But now that the women has also joined the labor force, is different. So what used to be a larger share that men used to have, they literally have to share this with women, which has made income generally to reduce. In those days, a single earning household can get a mortgage. Now, even with 2 hardworking spouses, if the care is not taken, you can't even get a good apartment for a standard family, not to talk of even getting a mortgage. The freedom that women has, the freedom of today, is also part of the reason why no man wants to stay committed to just one woman. I mean, let's look at it plainly. If women want freedom, want to live their life anyhow they please, they don't want to submit to any man's authority, why should they be entitled to my money? For example, there's someone I've been sleeping with and she's demanding that she wants the relationship official. Fine, no problem. But you've had your past, but what are you bringing to me? What offer are you bringing to me in return that makes me think that if I lose this woman, I've lost gold? It's just like Clay Thompson's situation and this lady. After doing your WAP and whatever past, now you want a high value man that's going to stick to you and just you only. I mean, if a high value man even wants to stick to a woman, he would rather stick with a woman that, has got the looks, is younger, and doesn't have, a body count that is as high as yours. So that's another aspect. I was watching a video from Pearl on X talking about how 1.4 million of American women are into adult content. Can you just imagine that? I mean, you finish school, the ideal thing for you is to draft a CV and start looking for jobs. That's not the way it is now. You finish school, promote yourself on Twitter or on TikTok, and once you clock 18, start adult content. Now, if me as a man, not even as a high value man now, meet you in the nearest future, and for some reason we're in a situationship, and you want the relationship official, and I don't want the relationship to be official, because I know that there's nothing I'm basically gaining from you aside from the clapping of cheeks. You see that as an issue. But the truth is, what is that one value that I'm getting from you? If you're rich, I don't bloody care about that. I just want to marry a lady who's got some dignity and doesn't have a high body count. Is that too much as a man of today to ask for? No. But can the woman of today provide this? Now, we need to talk about men wanting children just for the fact that they want to create a legacy. I was looking at a data on Google that was stating that even as of today, young men are willing to have children, but when it comes to women, they are not. So what do you do at that stage? If you look at the quality, and I'm not saying that this is all women, but we are looking at majority now. How many of them are worthy that are deemed fit to be called a mother? You have just one baby and you've made the world look like you've got triplet or quadruplet. During the time of our grandfathers, there was nothing like the washing machine. There was nothing like dishwashers. There was nothing like, all these home appliances that make chores easy. Yet they survived. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that motherhood is a simple journey, is a light journey. But if you look at it, out of every 100 women out there, below 50% of them are willing to have children. What does this mean? It means that men will just look for the ones that are willing to have children and stay out of commitment with them. Contrary to the opinion that today's men are just interested in sleeping around, this is actually not true. That's number one. Number two, men actually want consistency. And when I mean this, I mean even if they have the idea of just sleeping around, they want to have these sessions with a particular woman or a particular set of women. And this is where Neo's case comes into play. He wants a situation whereby he doesn't get tired with just one woman. So he's dating 4 of them. So he can take A today, take B tomorrow, take C tomorrow, take D the next tomorrow. And that's just basically it. Can we say that in as much as polyamorous relationship favors men more, or men are the ones that mostly get into polyamorous relationship, can we say women can also have polyamorous relationship? Because if you look at somebody like Neo, this relationship that is currently in with 4 women can last up to 5 years, 10 years. There's a contract binding the 5 of them together and they are not allowed to cheat. However, Neo can go outside the relationship. Let me know what you think about this. Drop your comment. Watch any of these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.